Hey everyone, hold on, let me turn this fan off. Alright, so I just watched a video with Ye and Academics, which was an amazing video. And thank you, DJ Academics, for allowing Ye to do his full interview and not censoring anything, okay? I really appreciate that. I feel like the world appreciates that. It's something that we need to see the truth of. For the people, I saw mine through Rumble. I think that's the name of it, Rumble. So it might glitch, like pause here and there throughout the thing. Just be patient and watch it. It's a lot of information. The reason why I'm here to communicate it is because I saw it from two different spectrums. One spectrum is when the way he talks in the higher society form. He talks in a way about how the higher society handle things in the world. However, I feel like there was a slight disconnect where I feel like some people that is not in that higher tax bracket won't understand certain things. So I want to try to elaborate on a few things that I feel that could need to be elaborated on. Just let you know, he did channel my energy in the video. So I want to express that as well. So I'm going to do the best I can. I can't remember everything because I got a lot of things in my brain. So I'm going to just speak from the beginning and go from there. First and foremost, when it comes to Diddy, it's not so much that he wants Diddy to get out. Okay? It's more so as this. What got Diddy into jail was the Cassie videotape that happened 10 years ago, where he put his hands on Cassie. And basically, Ye is trying to explain that, hey, there are other celebrities that have done the same thing to their girlfriends, fiancés, or wives, and they're not locked up. Okay? And he's basically trying to state that, why is it that he's the only one getting locked up, and then what they'll do is they'll hold information, the Jewish people will hold this information, these videos, for years until you're not relevant for them anymore or usable anymore. And then they'll bring these videos up to get you out of the game. And he's just looking at it as it should be fair across the board. When it came to like Drake and a couple other celebrities, when it comes to this pedophile stuff, again, how is it that we know that these people are pedophiles, but we're allowing them to still be able to walk in this world without a problem? Okay? If it was your kids and they was getting touched on at an early age or raped on at an early age, you'll want justice to be done. So he's just proving how these elites, these Jewish people, have so much control in the system, because it's like this. How is it that they have the information, they provide the information in the music and in movies and TV shows to let y'all know what is going on with these celebrities, and we're watching it in real time, but then it ain't irrelevant until they say it's irrelevant? And the other part of the spectrum is this. How come they already know that these things are going on? Bless you. How do they know that these things are going on, but they're not getting in trouble for the things that's going on? Bless you. So my thing is this. It's like being in a room. If you're in a room, right, and there's a female, and you see these guys raping this female, right, and you're recording it, right, or you know about it, right? Now, in the regular world, you'll be accessory to the crime, right? You'll go down because you was in the room with the whole thing. Bless you. You was in the room with it. So, or you knew about the situation, you ain't do nothing about it. How come for the average person, bless you, how is it you come, my son is sneezing. Bless you, baby. How is it that when it comes to the average person, how many people locked up in jail for being just a watcher or someone that knew what was going on? How many of y'all are locked up in jail or been in jail for that, right? And or in jail because you did these crimes, but these celebrities can get away with it without a problem. And there's actual proof of them doing it, or they have told themselves that they done it, or these elites proven because they put any videos out so they knew about it and they didn't say nothing. How is it that they're able to get away for these crimes, but we have so many average people in the world locked up for the same exact thing? Once it happens, the deed happens or whatever happens, they get locked up. But when it comes to these higher ups, nothing happens to them. So he's basically saying, look at the mind control we have in the world. Look at how we are in a system where these people are controlling these narratives over who can and who can't and when and where and how. Okay? The next part of this is when it comes to like the music industry. He's expressing how a lot of these people are not loyal, meaning that you needed him to get back, get stardom. How many of y'all didn't become famous until you worked with Ye? And then you end up working with him, and then he starts talking about his political side. You may not have to agree with it, but you don't have to go against it. So what y'all do is when these elites or these Jewish people, whoever in charge, come and say, do not stand on his side. So go against him, tweet about him, say something about him, or you lose your career. Y'all will listen to them and then walk off on the person that actually got you in the door. Because you scared to lose your light. You scared to lose your fan base. But you don't realize that once you sit back and acknowledge what Ye has said and you go against him, now that percentage of the money you was receiving has just went down. So you are already selling out. And he's looking at it as, why is it that you keep going against me? I've proven to you and shown y'all over and over again that I know how to control this system, how I know how to handle this system. I know how to walk through this system. And y'all don't believe him. But then y'all go believe the other people that ain't even got your front, back, side to side. But every single time he'll stand up for y'all and y'all don't stand up for him. Or how he can provide music and where he's doing his lyrics and then you steal the songs or the music or however you steal it, put yourself on it and then call it your own and then want to get mad when he states something. See, it's like y'all are about yourselves and then y'all keep giving up on him. And so when he say that God is a jealous God, he is jealous, very jealous. And it's not so much jealous in a way of, no, you can't have and you can't be great, you can't be number one. It's the fact that when you deny God, then God is a jealous God. So yeah, you might be number one, but do you go become number one because you deny God? Or do you become number one by following God? See, that's the thing. So y'all sitting back and thinking y'all been controlling a lot of narratives and stuff. But the thing about it is karma is something in this world. And when he say about he don't really plan out certain things, he go with the flow. I go with the flow. I don't force things. I just go with the flow and see how you can do. I know a lot of stuff, but at the same time, sometimes I like to pretend like I don't know. I'd like to sit back and say, you know what? I'm gonna allow myself to not think on this and just see what the day shows me. See how things gonna play out. It's no different than the clothes that he had in that room. He put those clothes down for a reason. And Mr. the one that had a suitcase, you was looking at it and you thought about taking his items. See, this is how things work. This is how I operate. I know how I'm dealing with people to see how they truly are. But you did good. I'm very proud of you. You thought about stealing, but you didn't. And no different than he said, oh, he left his KKK outfit with that lady, right? With those people. You, as the same person, you walked out with it. See, you had an opportunity stealing it, and you thought about stealing it. But good job, you didn't. See, that is what he's used to with people. See, we're this type that we'll set things out. Just to see if you're going to take the deal or not. Because once you take that deal, then that means you don't believe. That means that you on the other side. That means you the enemy. You ain't family anymore. See, and that's what has happened in this whole society, this whole thing. A lot of y'all sat back and saw all the gifts that he was giving you, and you decided to steal it instead of be thankful for it. When it comes to the whole family thing, he did admit It was his fault for being in that relationship. No different than anyone else anywhere. Everybody made mistakes. Being with someone they think that could be something great, or thinking they can change that person. That's really what it boils down to, where a lot of people think they can change someone to be a better person. However, in this situation, it didn't work out that way. And all he's doing is expressing like, yeah, I screwed up. I made a mistake. I put myself out there thinking I can change something. And it didn't work out that way because I can't do anything by force. The person has to want to change. However, in this situation, as a black man that has a child, you understand? And in this industry, entertainment industry, everything should be half and half when it comes to the kids. She didn't take on that role. She took full dictatorship over their kids or child. And that's not right. The thing about it is this. When it comes to kids that come into this entertainment world, both parents should get equal opportunity to make sure that their kids are safe and in a good environment. But it's like this. How can you protect the child when you taking ownership of the child and you're not paying attention to what's going on with the child? See, there's a difference in the scenario. One parent is in a situation where they're trying to elevate this child's talents, and the other one is trying to sell the child's talents. Everything that he's talking about is basically trying to say, if this is what we're going through up here, what you think y'all going through down here? Everything falls down. It's a domino effect. So it's one of those things is this. If you can see that these elites and these higher ups barely can live their lives because they are being misused and abused in the system to help these higher ups get what they want, what you think gonna happen to y'all? What do you think manipulation is happening y'all? Before you know it, you're gonna have to ask somebody, can I go to the bathroom or not? As we see in this world, everything gets worse if we do not stop it. And he's calling everything out. I'm calling everything out. Ask yourself, this man that is saying all of this stuff, walk around with no heavy security. None. Y'all seen the room. No one was in there but him. And you see the stuff that he's saying. Now let's go back in time and look at all these other celebrities that have stood up to say 1% of what he have said. And what has happened to them? And they had security. Have y'all ever looked at that part of it and say, hold on, who's really protecting him if nobody's around? But there's people around, you just cannot see them. So when you're dealing with a man that sit back and tells every single thing, no different than me, say every single thing that everyone else in the world is afraid to say, should you be more worried about what he's saying or who he is? That's the question. Should we be more worried about what he's saying or who he is? See, the problem is you have this person that can channel spirits, channel energy. He can channel my energy. And see, the thing about it is, due to the things that has happened in this world, it's time for the truth to come out. It's time for us to see what's going on. No different than when academics was talking about asking certain questions. He had that dumbfound look, like when it came to Jim Jones and the PDF file. My thing is this: if you're taking side deals and then you want to add somebody into the equation, but you're not splitting something with them, because you apparently, in order for you to get the initial money, you had to bring the true value in to get that. Why you ain't sharing? But at the same time, you want the same equal opportunity. And that's what we're trying to get at in this world. See, y'all want equal opportunity, but you ain't sharing the opportunities that you have. You're so worried about holding on to what you have that you're not paying attention to the resources that you have around you. And then when you need those resources, now you holding on to that change and you forgetting without the resources, you don't have the change that you can hold. See, y'all are selfish. And for these elites and these people that's been playing these roles, game over. Game over. Like I told y'all before, I don't care if you don't get to see another day. And that's on some real. Because you have manipulated this whole situation for far too long. Far too long. You have manipulated, you have caused chaos, caused confusion, depression, anger, anxiety. You have caused so much turmoil on the world because you wanted to say you have power. You want to control someone's imagination, someone's dream, someone's knowledge, someone's information, someone's choice. You want to control everything because you didn't know how to control yourself, because you don't love you. Every time somebody comes out with an idea, have some type of source, you're scared because they can take your spot. And that's the only reason why y'all want to control, because you were scared someone's going to take your spot. Well, if you were so scared of someone take your spot, that means you don't deserve the spot you have. So now, because you didn't understand the spot, we're going to have a process of elimination. So what I'm trying to say to the ones in the world that may not understand his conversation is this. You have one choice. Choose wisely. Either you're going to choose God or you're going to choose God. That's it. That's it. Because y'all have taken God's love and misused it and abused it because y'all wanted money. That's all y'all wanted was money, so you can buy all this fake stuff. So, if you don't believe in God, then you don't believe in yourself. And if you don't believe in yourself, why? You have a breath. On that note, have a blessed day.